Ah, another sweet day at work. I wonder what will. I've got a rookie. Well, the IMC doesn't pay me for nothing, I guess. Welcome to the Titan Piloting and Strategic Planning course, Newskin. No, there's no need to ask questions, as this course will give you the right amount of information that will get you to know what you will need to do on the field. Now tell me something about you. Please, I'm interested. Go on. I don't bite, because I don't actually have a mouth, so you're the actual lucky one. Alright, thumbs up, Grapple fanboy. I see that you have signed up for the Ronin program. You should be one of the reckless ones, and I like that. Yes, that's me. However, that trait will end up killing you in the end, so make sure you're prepared for this training session, because this is going to be one hell of a guide. Alright, the training pod is ready. Go get yourself into simulations, kid, and let's start. Alright, before we start, the video is structured into the chassis, the weaponry with the augments, strategies, how do you play against the other titans, and live commentary, so make sure you check the timestamps. Ronin is a Stryder class titan, titan harasser, and an effective pilot killing machine, fast, powerful and deadly when it's ignored. The Stryder class titan was designed to be the perfect hit and run specialist titan, or the perfect credit burner ever known by the IMC because of the reckless pilots. I wonder why they let Judge train those pilots. Oh, never mind, where was I? Oh yeah, the Ronin chassis. This lightweight chassis has 2 dashes that can be boosted to 3 with a turbo engine kit, but beware that the more dashes you have, the longer it takes for them to recharge. Because it's a Stryder chassis, that means that it can't tank damage as you have only 7,500 hit points. So make sure you don't stay in line of sight or in a gunfire for that long. The booster that I recommend for you piloting this titan is the backup battery, as you'll get that shield and 20% core boost that you'll always need on the Stryder models, so keep that in mind.
Cancel Eyeless before he gets subs, or subscribe to him.
The lead wall is a shotgun, effective at close range but useless at longer distances greater than 15 meters. It has a magazine of 4 and it deals a maximum of 800 damage without crits before it needs to get reloaded. When ricochet rounds is equipped, the rounds will have the added property to bounce off surfaces, giving you the possibility to kill pilots hiding after a corner, cover, or killing reloading pilots. However, I don't recommend that since it's hard to get a good angle and because you're better off with your battery getting stolen. Oh, we'll get back to it. The melee weapon of Ronin is the broadsword. This weapon is used for most Ronin's ability, including sword block, arc wave, and sword core. The broadsword can kill all infantry units with a single strike, including pilots and stalkers, but deals heavy damage to reapers and titans. This is amplified by the use of Ronin's sword core, which electrifies the blade, increasing damage dealt and effectiveness of blade-based abilities. Ordnance, arc wave, Swiping his sword across the ground, Ronin creates an electric wave that damages and slows enemy hit by it. He does a decent amount of damage, enough to severely damage a pilot but not kill it. Except while the sword core is active. If the ordnance button is held down, Titan will hold out his hand, which can be held indefinitely, and when released will use Arcwave. When Thunderstorm is equipped, the Arcwave has 2 charges. The properties of the Arcwave are: it can be used to catch up fleeing enemies, and the moment every pilot was waiting for, it takes down an active particle wall instantly, countering the only defense ability that Tone has. Sword Block reduces damage taken by 70%, 95% during Sword Claw. So make sure you use it a lot since you don't have that much health. Phase Dash. Ronin dashes in a given direction, temporarily phasing out of the world, avoiding incoming fire and creating the element of surprise. Although, if you dash into a Titan fresh meat, you'll get transformed into fairy dust rookie. So use Sword Block if you feel like you phased into a Titan. That will give you a chance of surviving. Or use Phase Reflex so you save your soul at the cost of a better tactical alternative. When Sword Core is activated, for a short period of time, Ronin's dash recharge time is decreased. It increases melee damage by 75%, boosts the block damage reduction to 95%, and Arcwave damage by 50%. However, it can get countered by melee, so zigzag while you're using it against a Titan. Core augment, Highlander. Every Titan kill refreshes the duration of Sword Core. Yes, that's it. There are 2 strategies with Ronin, one being the hit and run strat when you minimize damage while getting your core to deal serious blow to the enemy team. The other one is the full-on assault on a Titan where the combo that requires Thunderstorm, Lead Wall, Arcwave, Phase Dash with Electric Smoke, Arcwave to keep the Titan more in the smoke for more tick damage, and then Lead Wall since it already got reloaded, and then finishing the Titan with the melee. This strategy whatsoever does not work on Monarch unless you have the Sword Core, and Scorch as those Titans out-damage you.
Are you winning, son?
Ronin vs Iron. Ronin vs Scorch. Ronin vs Stone. Ronin vs Legion.
Maybe.
Ronin vs Monarch.
Carson, are you okay?
No!
Hey pilots, this concludes the Ronin guide. I know that it became a shitpost at the end, but if you really want me to keep on creating these videos, like and subscribe, as it really helps me out. Also, as you can see, I put so much time into the videos when I can do something else. Now the rest of the video is gameplay commentary, so if you want to see what I'm thinking live, make sure you stay. Either way, I was Eyeless, keep on phase shifting. But, as a running player, you should always go for a pilot and go get the biggest boost of points as possible. That means that you need to hunt pilots, stay alive, and kill that set those amount of grunts, pilots, and damage titans. Get your core ready. I mean, really, get your cores ready. because I am actually fancying enough, I'm always going for the shot rifle shots because you guys always know about me. And the reason why I'm actually using L-Star is that it's a pretty powerful weapon if you know how to use it and how to pre-fire it. That was also my fault because I was actually inside fighting an freaking grenadier weapon pilot, so that was actually my bad. This moment the team actually has the lead, so I was like, I should actually try my best to get the first Titan, because Titans in this game actually make the difference between winning and losing. So I actually stopped doing what I'm usually doing on in-game, going for pilot kills, and actually went for the grunts. Because if you guys don't actually know, a full set of grunts actually count as a pilot kill. I got my core, I actually got the Titan, got a battery boost for the heal and the 40% core boost, and as Ronin, right now, go for pilots. Usually get like one-shot kills on pilots. And your melee is actually like overextended. So yeah. Right now, it was my bad. I did not actually realize where everyone was, but at least I actually put my team at a 35 points advantage, because that's what I'm actually doing. I'm doomed, but because this Titan is not actually controlled, I'm not actually fighting Monarchs at this percentage of health, but because I had my core, I went for it. Of course, it was my bad for not ejecting, giving the other enemy team 15 points. When you're playing Ronin, only actually go for the grunts, for the early Titan, because Ronin is the best Titan killer in the game, in my opinion. And just simply destroy everyone. But of course, in this situation, in this game, there were actually a lot of Monarch players, and I think there was also Legion. And from the last part of this video, I actually said that you shouldn't actually avoid taking a 1v1 fight against a Legion or a Monarch. Because I wanted to flex on this G2 pilot, I actually went for the freaking wingman. Of course, it actually went bad. Went for the indoor charge rifle. Didn't know if that was my friendly cluster, so I went back and phase shifted like I chickened out when I saw that Monarch. Either way, I got killed. Alright, another life. We still have the points advantage, but the enemy team actually has the Titan advantage, and that's bad. Because they actually play like two Monarchs, actually play with two Monarchs already, and that's actually pretty bad. So Terabyte is going to be mad because, one, he always calls good players cheaters. And yes, I am one of the freaking amazing gamers out there. So right now, I actually counted the Monarchs. There are 3 Monarchs. In this game, you should not play with Ronin at all. Because, one, if you actually want to get close to Monarch, because you're supposed to get close, Monarch just simply out-damages you. And with the energy siphon, the Monarchs even actually make you stay away. Another reason why you should not actually go against a Monarch. And hell, Monarch can actually get away from you using the turbo engine recharge tactic that gives the Titan 4 dashes, 4 crazy dashes. And the way I actually saw that there are actually 2 Titans, so I went in my Titan to get some more points, to get the snowball effect, to snowball in the game and win. Right here, I used my arc wave to actually just like, you know, damage the Monarch a little bit. Went for a minions to actually get some percentage on my core. And I'm trying to play as a hit and run Titan, because the last time when I got into the Titan to play like a pilot killer, I lost my Titan so fast because I wasn't paying attention. I have a friendly pilot in a Ronin, and this means this is great. But have you seen how much damage did he actually took? He took like a lot of damage trying to fight out the Monarch. But if it wasn't for me, the added arc wave and the Monarch and the Ronin, without my arc waves, the Ronin would actually have died, probably get executed. I'm doing a pretty interesting parkour trick to get the kill on a surprising pilot. Right now we're at a point of vantage of 100 points, 140 points. Basically, when you get like this advantage, you usually win, but the enemy team can actually turn the tides around. So don't slip on yet. Activated my sword core not because there was any titans, but because I wanted to use the sword core for added maneuverability to get around the map. I was lucky to see this titan and Titan actually just dropping by and getting that free amazing kill. As the freaking sword block basically guarantees you like a Titan kill or two if you actually know how to share the damage via the arc wave or the melee. Here, Sir Terabyte left the game because I'm a cheater in his eyes, and I'll actually always be in his eyes. I'm doing the trick again on the bridge to check if any pilots are actually in the building. And now, in this case, we actually won the match. So right now, do whatever you want. Be free. You can just simply go for pilots. You can eject from your Titan because you actually have Titan advantage, a pilot left, and you can see how effective the Ronin is. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, and of course, because of the snowball effect of the Titans, focusing on Titan gameplay is actually the way to win. Here is an example of how the arc wave can actually just destroy a shield. And here I knew that there was a pilot, so I instantly phase shifted to get away, to not give the enemy a kill. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. When you're playing phase shift, you should always know about the location of the enemies. That's why I actually phase shifted before taking damage, to surprise my enemy. And right here, we won. Indeed, a little bit of, you know, friendly teabagging. On this map, on Complex, Ronin is basically the best Titan to play with. And this is also the map where Scorch exceeds as well. So if you see too many Ronin players, you can go for Scorch. On this mode, I decided to go for Temporal Anomaly, since I wanted to use the phase dash as a mobility ability. As Attrition, you have two ways: going only for the kills and going for the objective as well. I am actually going for the kills and objectives because I want my Titan to be I actually want to be the first person with my Titan. Got the first strike, that actually gives me the 5% boost. Going for the Spectres actually gets me to 46. Right there, I should actually have phase shifted because my L star was actually getting overheated. Right here, it's actually like a mess. I did not actually realize what to do. I phase shifted because I wanted to get out. I didn't know anything about the players right there. And because of the high 4 of the kills, pilot kills and crown kills, I actually have 85% of the freaking Titan core. But the thing is, I think that on Bounty Hunt and amped hardpoints, you get your Titan way faster than usual. And also I think that phase shift and in combination with the L-Star is actually one of the best combinations out there. Called my Titan early, outside of the map, went the battery, and the usual killing sprees actually start. Right now, I actually had like $90, and we're already in the advantage. So why shouldn't I actually right here with Ronin? When you actually get that early Titan, when the first wave is done, you should go from from the banks and actually play like the Predator in the movies. Go kill every pilot you see on the side. No, leave no one alive. That's your job as an early Ronin. Let the freaking grunts leave, so the other teammates can get their Titans and help you with the support. Right now, yeah, I mean, because I have the early Titan, killing pilots is so easy. You're just going to steal their money away. And right here, I wanted to use the Arcwave to slow down the steam pilot, but I missed. You can use the Arcwave to kill pilots in locations when where the lead well can't actually get you. I decided to use the sword core to get the bonus points, to get the most amount of money from this bounty target, boosting my battery, my wallet to reach the 300 mark. I cancelled that pilot to get into his Titan, almost dooming that Titan. And because I had a lot of money, I decided to upload the money, giving us an advantage of almost $2,000. Almost to like halfway to the score. Right now, I don't care. I use the sword block to help my teammate, the Monarch, prevent some damage. Because right now, they're calling their Titans. Right now, I'm surely going to lose my Titan right here, for example. That was also the example of how much damage can a Monarch deal to you. Right now, there's only one Titan, and we already have 3 Titans. Because I actually helped my teammates farm for those grunts for money and Titans, while I was actually dealing with a pilot, with the enemy pilot. So basically, I actually made sure that my teammates could get their Titans, so in the end they could actually repay me in helping me win the game. Keep in mind, Ronin is hard. You're supposed to get it. Ronin is actually pretty easy to play when there's no actual Titans, but if there are actually any Titans in the field, it's getting pretty hard, because you are highly reliant on your teammates to save up damage. For example, you're fighting let's say a Scorch. You can't get close and personal because a Scorch will just simply out-damage you and kill you instantly. You need a teammate, a ranged teammate. But that ranged teammate, in this game usually the Titans that actually have more damage from distance, they can't deal damage at the distance, they're actually usually more squishier. While the Titans that are actually going close and personal are more tanky. That's sort of the reason why Ronin actually has the sword core. So basically you can do a tag team with, let's say, a Tone, a Legion, and every other Titan. You can use the Arcwave to slow the enemy Titan, so you can actually stop them in the location, and so on and so forth. While you can actually tank more damage than the other Titans using your sword block. Currently they have the Titan advantage. I don't actually know what the current Titans are. I know there's a Ronin and there's a Monarch. Here I can see there's a North Star and a Ronin. I went for the Ronin to doom the Titan. Sword block to get into cover. Phase dash to prevent one shot from the railgun to save a chunk of HP. And now I almost got my core, so right now zigzag to not actually get countered by the melee, to assure that kill, and actually waiting for this Titan to push him off the edge. That one reason why this map is actually kind of like the worst one on this mode. Big North Star mistake. Never attack a Ronin heads on. Phase shifted to use the smoke to deal more damage, because the smoke actually deals damage to the enemy Titans. Strafed to dodge the archer round, and actually use the freaking sword block to prevent more damage. I actually saw that my core was almost ready, so I activated it and went for only one melee. Doom this Titan and kill him with a fire star. And that kill almost got my Titan back. So if you eject, you have at least the chance of getting your Titan back if you manage to destroy the other Titans. Right now, I'm a high value target. Everyone will actually go for me. Having $800, crazy. Immediately embarked because I almost killed myself with a fire star. And right now, I can do whatever I want. Look at the score, 3,000 points against 600. Easy, snowball, I can do whatever I want. But I wanted to go for more kills. So since they don't actually have any Titans, this is actually so much easy. If the enemy team knows how to actually counter Ronin, and it's of course easy, let me tell you how the way you can actually counter Ronin. You either use charge rifle on an open map and just stay at a distance, because the lead wall projectiles just simply disappear after 50 meters. Or you can actually use the Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt is actually Ronin's worst enemy, because you can just simply run around the corner after shooting and just damaging around, giving a lot of kills. Also, I went on this pilot because watch this. And remember about that projectile kill? You can use the phase shift to get the phase shift kill and prevent yourself getting more damage. This was the 7/3 phase shift kill that I actually got. I didn't go for a battery, it was useless. We were already winning. So I decided to go only for these pilots. And Titans as well. Because why not? Cornered this North Star in the corner, like those grunts on the field. And actually just went for the kills. Also, the North Star player should actually have used phase shift. Otherwise he wouldn't have died. We won. Good times, good kills. And also, right now, there's the video of how the phase shift kills and battery trick on Ronin actually works. Alright. So this was Bounty Hunt with Ronin. Bullets are so bad, they're not good on this mode, on this map, and I think on every mode that has the points indoors, I think the ricochet bullets are the best. Is actually the best kit you can actually go in on this game mode. I usually start capturing the first point, because I usually get like bonus of core or something else. I was like saying, well, it may always be like the first points that you get from the ambush. So right here, you can either go head on, play as the enforcer. Keep in mind, when you're playing Ronin on this mode, you're not supposed to capture the points. Please tell me. Please tell. You're actually going to be absolutely on board with my point of view. I always play as an enforcer on this mode. Let the other teammates capture the points with the Scorch and others. And here I actually wanted to go heads on. I think Amped Hardpoint is actually the game mode where phase shift actually exceeds, in my opinion. Because you can get in the buildings that's actually defended with the turrets, with AWOL and such, and phase shift in the danger and through that Firestar confusing your enemies and such. I knew there was a pilot going in, so I just pre-fired and got my Titan first because I focused on the Titan. Also, I got every point captured. As a Ronin pilot, you should always make the enemy uncomfortable. You can actually leave them alive. I'm not actually saying that you should always kill them, but really, you need to make them uncomfortable. Make risky plays. Get close and personal. And the reason why I actually used the ricochet rounds was because I wanted to actually shoot indoors. Because with Ronin you can't actually hit anything in C point and A point without actually ricocheting your bullets. Right here, they were capturing C, boom, ricochet bullets. I shot into the ground, got 2 kills. Usually you don't get those kills, but Ronin, so great. You can also use a Scorch, but you may risk, you are slower and can't actually go from point C to point A, supporting your pilots. Remember, you're the enforcer, not the capturer. You can always stay like in B to actually have like a midpoint between A and C. So yeah. Right now, I actually helped my teammates to... we actually just dominated the freaking hell of these players. Because they didn't have the chance of capturing points and we actually had every point amped. We have a 200 points difference. And I might just also start using the Arcwave, trying to get those Arcwave kills, because if you guys don't actually know, I actually mentioned this in the video, you should always know this already. If you actually go with the Arcwave, with the Sword Core Arcwave, you always kill your pilots. It's an insta kill. I knew there was someone in the building, but I wanted to get a cheeky ricochet round, but I missed. I had the Titan to actually help me out with Monarch. That's the reason I actually went for it. And right there, I almost felt that I actually phase shifted into the pilot. That's why I used the Sword Core. Because if you have the sword block activated, while phase shifting, you actually get a little bit of damage, but you get pushed instead of actually dying. Right here, I knew that the other pilot was actually going to go in the corner, so I decided to kill him before dying. I am actually one of the most reckless pilots out there. So that's why I'm playing phase shift, and that's why I'm playing the freaking amazing Ronin. Because I'm a Ronin pilot, and I am a freaking amazing IMC specialist. So if you actually want to ask me for more videos like this for training purposes, make sure to check this out. I mean, make sure you like this video right now, please go on and subscribe. I mean it. Alright, right here, because I'm so reckless, I just simply like to keep on damaging the Titan using my walls and my superior movement. That I mean, I don't need to have grapple to actually know how to move, you know, against the other Titans, but I still died because the Legion was actually focusing on me. They actually managed to capture 2 points and actually amp them. That means, they also have the Titan support, Titan advantage, so it's normal. It's normal for us to actually start losing, but don't you worry about that. As long as you have your teammates. And yes, some players may say, well, you can't kill one Titan, you can't just simply, one Titan is OP and such. No, in this game, if you actually play with your teammates, damage the Titan together and move fast, staying alive, can always actually destroy a Titan. I decided to go for the Legion because he was actually the lowest one. Decided to use Arcwave to probably actually destroy his shield, but I missed. Good thing he was reloading. This Monarch is actually pretty bad. So I phase shifted, used the Arcwave and crouched to minimize my profile, so I could actually minimize damage. Went for the pilot kill and such. Sadly, no one was actually rodeoing me, so I could actually try to go for a ricochet ricochet rodeo kill. Yes, that's a thing. That's actually pretty cool. And right here, I wanted to actually kill the pilot after the corner, but sadly, I did not actually know where he was at. Right here, I missed. That was my bad, I wasn't focusing enough. We started to lose, but because I actually managed to play my game well. And right here is how you actually deal with Scorch. Some of you, everyone, the common Titanfall player would say, "Ah, but Scorch will actually always counter Ronin." No, Ronin is the Titan that counters Scorch. It won because you can just simply stay away, Arcwave him to stay away, phase dash, and use the lead wall. Sword block the Scorch thermal launcher and out. Right here, I did a phase disembark. A strategy that I'm working on. But right now, I was lucky because I did not actually have phase embark equipped. So it may have a variation of risk. The reason why I did not actually eject was that, one, there were a lot of pilots that could actually have killed me in the air, so I actually preferred getting out. Also, mad respect for the Tone player who actually gave me the AWOL, the wall hex. Right here, I got a freaking amazing kill streak that ended me with 36 kills. And that's how you play, in my way, amped hardpoints, attrition.